it feels weird actually saying just Jota. He doesn't really have a first name, Graham, does he? He doesn't go by anything.
Doesn't need it. Nelson the form he's on just now either. That's long enough for him.
And in the opening 3 Premiership games, he's got 2 goals and I think 4 assists so far.
Yeah.
There's definitely been this kind of rumbling and kind of bickering on social media about who's the best player in the league at the moment. I saw James McFadden and Kris Boyd talking about it in Sky Sports. McFadden was very emphatic that it's Jota. And to be honest, I mean, it doesn't even seem close to me. Jota's far and away right now the most talented player in the league.
Who's the argument against? I mean, who else is stepping forward? Is Ryan Kent the kind of?
I think it seems to be Ryan Kent is the one, and Kris Boyd threw up Morelos, but I don't know how you could. I don't know how you could justify that.
Football's all about statistics and what you put up there. And if you put up there the stats that Jota's delivering, there's no argument. It's Ryan Kent's stats. If you isolate them, if it is a man for man kind of chat we're having here, Ryan Kent's stats are not good enough. Jota's stats are off the chart. He's just a better player, a better athlete, he brings so much more. He's got more impact. If you're a wide player, you have to influence games. You have to influence games continually. That consistency which separates great players from brilliant players, from average players to bad players. You have to say Jota is standing out on his own week after week. And the Kent argument doesn't hold water for me.
No. And Graham, I think he's better than last season. I thought he was brilliant last season, but he seems to have come back with a clarity. You know, he's obviously got the permanent move, and I'm really intrigued to see how he'll get on in the Champions League as well.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. He was excellent in Europa League last season. I know he was pretty good all season, but I think I failed Faros away, Betis away as well. That was his first real chance. He was excellent that night when Celtic started fast. He's got everything, hasn't he? Really, let's be honest. It's play both wings, good first time delivery, knows how to get into the back post, does it all well, and just something about him. I think because he was the kind of prince who was promised at Benfica, it was kind of meant to happen to him, and he's still kind of adored by Benfica diehards who kind of pegged him as the next kind of academy raised star. And I think all that's combined that once it kind of came off at Celtic last season, maybe clarity was a good word to use there, that this is him now. He knows what he's doing. He's plays for a manager who gets the best out of him. This is a big season for him as well. He's the type of talent. The Celtic sold a lot of big players in recent years, but he is the type. He fits the MO of does really well at Celtic, and big teams will come in for him because at the kind of European elite, because that's what he's about. He is a top winger, but it's all rests on these Champions League games. It seems a bit severe to say that, but it's about how he performs, and I think he's tailor-made. His age, his experience now, to kind of thrive in the biggest stage. And Celtic will get plenty of players in the attack to bring a goal threat, but he's just that X factor, isn't he? He can score all types of goals, can play all types of passes, and it seems his time's now, and he's very much living up to the hype.